Oh, that's what this is.
What? Are you streaming right now?
Me? No.
Why the fuck don't
I
you
just
stream
started
when you're
fast.
talking to me?
Listen, if
How
I was
do
circa
I?
level, like, smart when it comes to leeching, I would be, but I'm too lazy.
Aren't you trying to make a
And also
living
it's...
streaming? I don't know why you wouldn't stream when you're talking to me. There's like hundreds of viewers that could be finding it.
I mean, I was live on Twitch and I wanted to talk to you. I was like, fuck it, like, nobody's gonna report me. But, you know, it's DGG, so they might. But yeah, also, it's 6 a.m. I don't stream
All right,
6
chat.
a.m.
I'll get another wave of feedback from you guys next time at Destiny's AFK. Thank you.
Guys, you're terminally online. The amount of stuff that you brought up was actually crazy. Like, I wouldn't even notice half those things.
Yeah, well, chat would know best.
Absolutely. They spend all of their time indoors watching Twitch and stuff. Actually, do any of you guys watch Twitch ever since your Lord and Savior left or was kicked?
I hope not.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. But like when Destiny's live, they watch this.
We only watch Forsen and XQC.
I mean, they can't watch any other political person because they're all like worse
Retarded?
variants. I mean,
Bro.
the worst variants of you. They play the same. I realize they play games while watching videos. They use the same terminology, the same lingo, the same hand gestures. It's like they're all copies of you.
Wait, what about
I
Chud
don't
Logic?
know. I like Chud. Although his beard is Velcro. I'm pretty sure it's like fake, but I like Chud. Also, Chud is the Keemstar of Twitch. He's not necessarily a political person.
You really think his
So
beard is
welcome.
fake?
Yeah, there's absolutely no way that stuff's real.
Wow.
Because it looks too good. It's too sharp. It's too thick. Like, I want to touch it every time every time I watch him. I just want to just pull on it. But yeah, he doesn't do politics. Yeah. Do you believe men and women could be friends?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, we got.
You think so?
I think so.
Oh no. There's always some underlying sexual tension. If she's ugly to you, right? Because beauty is subjective. If she's ugly, then I think you could be friends. I think so. But if you even have the slightest bit of attraction towards her, you're fucked.
I think it helps
Incorrect.
if both of you guys are like dating somebody. It probably helps a lot.
No, but even
Incorrect.
then,
Incorrect on both.
You can't handle it though. That's the problem.
Incorrect on both.
Okay,
Well,
what's your
Fran said
take?
we're incorrect, so.
What's your take? You can't say
Here's
we're
the-
incorrect and not give a take.
Here's the real gauge, okay? The real gauge no one thinks of is... So here's the issue with the conversations regarding friendship on that level, right? When it comes to, two straight people of the opposite, two straight people of the opposite gender, obviously, or opposite sex, whatever. You can't base it off of, okay, well, I'm not attracted to her. Okay, well, we're going to walk around. Like, what you have to do is, here's in my opinion, the indication, right? So let's say I'm a straight man, Destiny, and you're a straight man, right?
Okay, but okay.
There is never going to be a level of drunkenness or a level of drugs or high that you and I can get to, or a level of horniness together where we're going to say, you know what, fuck it. Let's make a bad decision and let's hook up, you and I, right? There isn't a level. Now, if you and a girl that you're not attracted to, right? Let's say you're both fucked up, you're both, maybe off the rebound, you're both drunk as hell, high as hell, and that moment comes up. Is that moment a possibility? Can you envision a moment at both of your maybe worsts where you're fucked up, you're not into each other, you're just friends, but you both need, let's say, dick or pussy, right? And it's the best viable option. I think the possibility of even that option, or I think that option even being a possibility, if you can think of a scenario, no matter how fucked up, no matter how like extreme in terms, obviously aside from like anything non-consensual, right? I'm referring to all consensual, right? I make that clarification. In 2023, people are wild these days.
Bro,
but
keep going on.
yeah, the point that I'm making is, if there is a possibility, in my opinion, where at some point, whether it's at your worst, whether it's while you're drunk, whether it's while you're both off rebounds, whether each of your boyfriend and respective girlfriend cheats on you and you want to just go out and have fun and just have sex, and there's only you two there, you have to think of every one of those. And if one of them is possible, then I don't think it's possible to just be friends.
Okay, so you believe it's friends with benefits type situation. All
No,
right.
I think in order to really have that truly platonic.
No.
It's between two men. If you want a truly
No,
platonic
no, no,
friendship,
no, no,
it's got
not
to be
between two men, but
two.
I'm saying you have to get to that. Maybe there is a world where a man and woman can just be friends, but
No,
I think
it doesn't.
I,
It
I
doesn't
I think
exist.
the problem is no. I think the problem is once again as humans. I don't know why we keep bouncing into this where it's always these extremes, just friends or not friends at all. Like that's the issue. Why is it when people talk, it has to be just friends? Man and women can just be friends. Like,
No, because
listen,
yeah, but who wants to be a fence sitter though? That's what you're trying to
I
do
don't,
right now.
I don't, but no, you're not fence sitting. It's the reality of it. I don't believe that there is a world where a man and a woman that are not attracted to each other. I don't think there's a. I believe there is a scenario in which, even in a logical scenario, there might be a logical explanation to why you two should hook up in that moment. And if that exists
But then
between
it's
any
not a
two
platonic
people,
friendship. Then that's not a
that's what
platonic
I'm
friendship.
saying. So I'm saying I don't
That's like
I don't think
friends
a
with
man and a
benefits
woman
type.
can be friends
There you
like
go. So you
that.
agree with me? Yeah, absolutely.
I
Then
don't think a man and a woman can just be friends. I think they can be friends, but I think to set that barrier and say they'll never hook up if they're truly just friends,
okay.
like
So let's focus.
that
Let's focus
extreme,
it
I
on
don't think
platonic friendships.
exists.
Don't worry about the other types of friendships. When it comes to platonic friendships, you do not believe that men and women could be friends because there's
No,
always
I think
that.
they can be friends. I don't think they can just be friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like when it comes to platonic
No, you're saying they
friendships,
can't be friends. I'm saying they can be friends, but they can't just be friends. If a possibility exists somewhere where that hookup may happen, because
yeah,
just
and that's my
friends,
biggest problem.
just friends dictates no hooking up, right? Like me and Destiny can just be friends because there isn't a single world outside of obviously someone drugging us and
Okay,
forcing us to
stop.
do it,
You don't
right?
think you have
Like
a
outside
That's
of
why I
that, like
said platonic train. That's why I said
This
platonic.
already
you don't
Platonic
think you
means
have a
that
couple
there
of
isn't anything
dictates that
underlying.
fix your fucking mic,
DJI
Darius.
phone
Oh,
Like,
shit.
version.
the weird shit is not there. That's why I said platonic. So you don't believe that men and women could be in
I
platonic
use a
friendship
cheap phone
because
holder.
there's always something. They could be friends, but not like you and Destiny friends, right?
Let me clarify something to this dumbass in chat that once again is just really stupid,
Wait,
okay?
that's a different part.
That
Don't
I
leave Train alone with
purchased
your grandma.
for
If she has a
my
pussy, there's
camera
always a
tripod that
chance.
I'm
If
using
that's what
this
you got
Goddamn
from
right.
it,
camera,
if
and
no,
the
if that's what
reason
you got
why
from it, then you're a fucking idiot.
You don't think with a couple of drinks you'd be down to fuck Steven?
No, I
No
know
way.
I know I wouldn't.
Who needs the drinks?
Maybe you
You
just
just
come out
order
open
something
minded.
nice.
Because
Wasn't
I
you
know.
really?
What about me? What about me? Let's take a gander at me. Like you get a couple drinks.
There is
Me and
no
you looking at
man
each
that I
other.
would have sex with or perform any sexual act on or receive a sexual act from
Wait, are you serious?
at any level of like I would like I listen. I'm confident in my sexuality. That's why I can act the way I act. That's why yeah, I could grab Steven's dick. I could smack him in the ass, be like, yo, what's good, bro? You have a nice looking dick. I can do these
Okay.
things because I'm
Uh,
confident in my sexuality. I know I'm straight.
You just
train.
never
But
been
people
functional.
would say then that some people would say that's gay though.
Well, they're ignorant.
Okay, but what to you is the lowest level of gay, right? Is it stroking his dick? Would that be like the lowest form of gauge you could like
I
do?
could I could take Destiny's dick in my ass and still not be gay or bisexual.
Oh my god, dude, you're delusional. See, this is the
I'm-
delusion you were
I'm-
talking about. This is why
no,
you can't
I'm
go
not.
to sleep
No,
at
no,
night.
no, no. I'm not delusional. Listen, think about this, okay? The failure in your understanding of what I'm saying is your ignorance on the topic of what makes somebody gay, bisexual, or straight. This idea that if I put the idea that if I stick Destiny's dick in my ass, suddenly I have turned gay or suddenly I am gay is a very ignorant, closed-minded view and is actually
Okay,
why
no, chain.
But you're just attracted to
homophobia
femininity, is what you're
exists.
saying,
Because people
right?
think that they truly believe that if you touch a dick or if a dick hits your mouth, you are suddenly gay or bisexual.
You know,
In
you know what the
reality,
stake is?
let me finish all the way, please. In reality, listen, here's what we need to move forward with as a society, okay? It is okay to look at other men and say, oh, that's a good-looking guy, or, yeah, okay,
Yeah, I
that's a
don't
nice dick,
disagree.
or, oh, that's a nice-looking pussy. These are normal things. People think
You
that
said take
these
it up the
somehow
ass, brother.
translate into you wanting it, or it's a sign that you're in the closet and you're secretly, attracted to it. There's a difference between being turned on and attracted to something, rather than stepping back and objectively looking at it and saying, okay, you know what, that is a nicely cut dick. You understand? People mix these two things up, and that's what causes today's homophobia or, other things in that, a closed-minded field.
I still say you're gay if you took it up the booty. I don't
Wait,
care
would you
what your
have sex with him
intentions.
even if he dressed up like real cute, like feminine? Like if he
I just think
shaved,
No, if
got
the
like
parent,
skin on.
no, if you're the top, you're not gay. If you're the
That's-
bottom, you're gay.
that's
No,
like
think
that's the-
about it. No, you can't say that's the dumbest when you said some of the dumbest shit right now, right? You can't. Don't play the high
what did I
road
say
game.
that's dumb?
You said you could take it up the booty and not be gay because
Yeah.
definitionally homosexuality depends on your attraction inwards. I don't know. You're being a definition, Andy. That's cringe. Don't do that. I'll tell you this, right? The reason why the top can't be gay,
Brother,
is
I
because-
could listen.
No,
I can
Trey,
put
let me
Destiny's
finish, let me
dick
finish.
in my mouth, and it doesn't make me. I don't suddenly become gay or bisexual. That's not
let me
what.
finish.
They can
You
be a
don't
child
become anything. You're
molester
not
slash
even bi-curious.
abuser
You're still
without
100%
necessarily
straight.
being a
That's in
pedophile.
your vision, right? You're as straight as the dude that's never even looked at a guy ever, right? Which doesn't make any sense. You know that, right? But let me put it to you into perspective, right?
Okay.
If you're the top, at the end of the day, like where there's a hole, there's a goal, right? And you're just fucking a hole, right? And the guy who's the bottom, he's performing the greatest act of submission when it comes to human interaction. Like you're just letting somebody pipe the fuck out of you. You know what I mean? Like, you're just letting somebody dominate you, and that in itself is.
I'm gonna ask you a
feminine.
question.
That it's feminine. That's feminine nature.
Qorantos, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Ask me.
Imagine you're blindfolded. Okay. Imagine you're blindfolded, and a more feminine set man comes over, but you believe it's a female, and this man is sucking your dick, and you are enjoying every second of it. Okay, and you bust the fattest load in this man's mouth. Now you believe it's a woman, right? Maybe you've even pictured it's a beautiful, woman, and blah blah blah. Now when you take the blind, so in that moment when you're blindfolded, you're enjoying that blowjob. When you take the blindfold off and you realize that it was a man, all of that's going to change, correct? If you think about why that is, all of your questions will be answered.
Why is that? You tell me.
Destiny?
What?
No. Trey loves to do these things. No, listen. You played us into this position. Play us out. Be the quarterback. Tell me, how is it gonna change? Destiny? Right? You can't use your trap card. Listen, you know you're arguing just for the sake of arguing because of what you said. Because number one, if I was blindfolded, I was finessed. I'm not Gage. I was finessed. Right? Nobody's because right now when you spoke about that, you're talking about the person's skill, and the guy's skill may be better than most women.
No. It's
But
not
that
about
won't
the
make
skill.
you gay.
It's about you believing it was a woman, right?
Uh-huh.
And what changes on a psychological level when you see that it's a man. I'm not referring
Because
to
I'm
the
not
actual
attracted
act.
to the man. Yeah, but
It's
I'm
not the actual
attracted.
act. Ignore the act. I'm referring to what you can sit back and enjoy versus what changes in that enjoyment, right? And right, all those physiological changes that occur once you see on a psychological level that it's a man that gave it to you, it all changes. Now, if you could remove yourself from that and look at it for what it is, nothing really changed there. You got a good blowjob from a man. And now that you know it's a man, you didn't, you're not going to enjoy it. So you're not gay. Did you understand?
No,
But the objective fact
It's
remains it
false.
was still a good blowjob. But it doesn't change
Yeah, who
your
cares
sexuality.
What you think, though? No, who cares what you think though? If you what you're trying to say right now is
So,
once
so
you
what are
take
you
the
saying? That
blindfold-
since a man sucked your dick, you're forever gay now?
No, Train, let me finish. Okay? Right? What you're trying to say is once you take off the blindfold and you see a man, now all of a sudden you don't like the blowjob. No, that will never change. You liked it. Whether it was a guy or a girl, you liked it. But you're not gay because number one, you were tricked into it. You didn't willingly do it. Right? Like because let's say you don't know.
Yeah, but
you
think
didn't know.
deeper about what that means. Like, have you ever thought deeper in what that means and why that is?
Okay, no.
It
Why that is-
redefines everything.
Okay, since you sound like somebody who has thought deeper about it, take me through it. Go. And don't say Destiny. Take me through it.
Well, I've thought deeper into it because I've been in a situation like that.
Whoa! You had your dick sucked by a dude.
I didn't get my dick sucked, but I made out with a dude.
How did it
And I can even say objectively, great kisser.
Wait, you were blindfolded? Was this a dare? Was this like some Arizona weird stuff? What's this?
Well, technically, the problem is I have to be careful here because
Oh my god, dude. You live in fear. What the hell?
yeah, I have to be careful here. I shouldn't say it was a dude.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
it
shit.
was up time. It
Stop.
was up. It was the Decepticons. It was
No,
Bumblebee.
No. Just listen, hear me out here, okay? It was so this was a long time ago, okay? So how can I say this, okay?
Say it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the way to say this because in this, so I always respect, right? If even pre-op, if an individual, right, identifies as a female and but was born a man, I'm going to refer to that individual as they or she. Do you understand? I'm going to refer to them as a girl. This situation was a bit different. That's why I said it's a dude. So I don't want that to be confused with my you know, acceptance of transgender individuals, right? So this individual situation was different because they themselves, after the fact, presented themselves as a dude. So that's why this would be different. So they, right after the fact, they said, "I need to tell you something. I'm actually a man."
After the fact.
Yeah, so they are the ones that came to
so
me
you-
and so they're the ones that came to me and identified as a man. So that's why I say in this situation it was a dude. So I want to be very careful there because I do, like I do accept, you know,
Wait, were you
how
deceived?
people want to be referred to, at least
No,
up until like they, them, she, he, right?
Sure, perfect. You don't deal with the Xenos, fine, right? But are you telling me that they looked so feminine, and they approached you as a woman? Now, obviously, not saying I'm a woman. It's just that you looked at them and you're like, ah, this is a woman. But then after you made out, they're like, surprise, motherfucker, right? And how did you feel when? I mean, first of all, take us through the story. How did it go down?
I've told the story on stream many times, so I forgot exactly how it happened. I forgot exactly how it went down, but pretty much, this was during a phase where I was going through. It was a heavy drinking weed and drug phase, so I was fully just what people in today's generation would call yeeted. In my generation, we just called it fucked up. But yeah, no one says yeeted in this generation. I thought I was old. Okay, well that shows how old I am. Anyways,
no, you sound like a boomer saying that.
yeah, I was off the Blinkerton.
Go on.
I was faded than a hoe.
Okay, we got you now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, dude.
Hold on. Yeah, no, fried is me. I was faded than a hoe. Yeah. I was yeeted. I was faded than a bitch.
I'm pretty sure
I was
you're faded in
obliviated.
a hole right now. Brother, go on, man. What
I was
happened?
Yodi gang. I was zooted. Oh, I was thinking of zooted. Yeah, I was zooted. That's what I meant. I was zooted. That's what it was. Thank you, brother. I was on the Benjamin City. I was on the Plinkerton.
Okay, get to the fucking
anyways.
story. Holy shit.
So pretty much, I invited this individual over, and
Ooh.
they presented themselves as a woman, which is what they were until they later specified differently to me.
Wait. Oh, you know what? Go on. Forget it.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think it was. I forgot what it was through. I want to say maybe it was Tinder. Anyways, individual came over, and we, started smoking some weed, and we start making out. Great kisser, by the way, fantastic kisser, soft lips, right? Now, and this individual is a very petite individual, very petite. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought nothing of it. Now, we were making out, and I remember I went to finger the individual, and you know, she was about it, right? And I'm referring to in this moment before she came to me and identified herself later as a man, which I guess is confusing in itself. But, anyways, at this time, she was down, but it was weird because like I thought I thought what I was fingering was just like a, you know, like a loose pussy.
Yeah, I knew it.
I thought it was like a scram. I thought it was scrambled like pussy because like I couldn't
You
like
thought it was
find.
Hobby's beef.
No, listen, I couldn't. I was I'm like, damn, like, am I this rusty? Like I couldn't find the entrance. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, later on. I came to figure out that was the ball sack I was fingering.
Oh my god, this is.
Why aren't you laughing, Destiny? Come on, bro.
Pretty wild.
This shit has already been there, okay?
So, wait, Destiny's been there too?
Hey, he knows all about it, buddy.
Okay,
Go
so
on.
anyways, I thought I was fingering, you know, or trying to, you know, attempting to finger what I believed to be a pussy, but, you know, because they wanted to keep their, you know, pants on, but they were kind of like encouraging it. And, you know, I was fingering the ball sack. And pretty much after that, you know, made out a little longer. And then, you know, that ended. She asked for a ride back. And in the car, she's like, I need to tell you something. I'm like,
Well, at this time, you were oblivious. You did it. You had no clue.
I was still oblivious. Yeah, I was pretty fucked up. And I remember we were in, I forgot what we were in, the Uber. We were in something, maybe a taxi. I don't know what it was. But I remember she said, I need to tell you something. I'm like, what is it? She's like, do you want to address should we address the elephant in the room? I'm like,
Elephant's shrunk, you mean?
I was like, what do you mean? Like, I was truly oblivious. And she's like, well, I'm assuming, you know, I was kind of insecure. I'm assuming that you know why, you know, I didn't let you go farther down, or, you know. I'm like, no, I really didn't think anything of it. And that's when she then presented herself. She's like, I'm a man.
She said she's a man.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a man. She's
Thank
like,
God I don't take grammar classes these days. Holy.
yeah,
fuck,
and then
that's it.
I said, huh? And then from there it was just whatever. Like I even in that moment where I felt, right, this is where you have to be very careful, because if she's still identified as a woman, right, it'd be a little different. But in this situation, when she identified as a man afterwards, right, that's when I felt very like
Betrayed.
deceived, right? I just thought, like, you just let me know beforehand, right? But I didn't freak out. Like, I was very, very kind. And yeah, like, it was, I mean, that's how you have to be, right? Like, because at the end of the day, like, I remember or I guess in this way, I guess I'll say he, since she presented, but I assume that after, I don't know, I assume that, I'm sure now,
No, but
let's just say they.
she's a guy.
I'm going to
now,
say they. I'm going to say they
There you
just in
go.
case.
There
So
you go.
I assume in those situations, they probably are very scared, right? Now, like, I remember I told them that, like, you should let people know.
So
But, yeah, I was very, I kept an open mind. I've always been open-minded in that regard. Like, even to this day, like, I don't take, like, you know, most people, in my opinion, from what I've seen, like, they would have taken that experience and, you know, there would have been a fear that grew from it and they would have grew ignorant and distant. But I took that experience and it actually opened my mind further. Like, I'm not down to ever do it again, but I don't have, like, a hatred at all. Like, I don't know. I just tell the person, like,
If
in this
she was
situation.
a bad kisser, though, you know, the hatred would have been there, right? Just saying.
no,
Thank
Steven,
God she was petite and good looking, boy.
Well, let me finish. So,
does this work? Do I sound better?
Sure.
Let's go. Okay, go on.
So realistically speaking, like, I remember even they thanked me later on. Like, they texted me and they're like, yo, thank you for, like, keeping your cool and, you know, being open-minded and cool about it. Like, I'm sorry. And that's when I knew, like, there needs to be, you know, like, obviously they should have let me know, but there needs to be more, like, education on this kind of stuff for, not for them, but for us, that may have, maybe reacted in a different way, which she told, which
You're
they
a
told
truly
me.
enlightened one.
Well, no,
No,
they told
come
me
on now.
that.
You had the right to be pissed. You do know that, right?
Yeah, yes, but
No, I'm not saying like go full King Kong on her. or
yeah, but
anything
the
like that,
problem
I'm just
is,
saying,
You kind of got
I
raped
really-
a little bit. It's kind of.
wait,
yeah, like I was about to say that's a violation. Like me personally, if that happened to me,
wait, what'd you say, Destiny?
You kind of got raped a little bit.
you're a victim.
You
Yeah,
are.
I was.
You are
I
a
was
victim.
definitely. I'll be honest. Like, I don't want to make this sound like some first world problems type stuff, but I think for the following 2 years, I was like, wherever I went, I wasn't there. You
Okay,
understand
now
me?
you went way more dramatic about it.
Okay, you're like first world problems. Now you're like, oh, I'm scarred.
No, I
but
wasn't,
it's
bro.
for
Like
2 years.
that was like for me. That was like obvious. Like I said, I know people go through really serious fucked up shit. That's way worse than that. Like I'm not like.
Don't compare struggles. This is still
Like I
valid,
said,
you know that, right?
I kept an open mind. I was cool about it. I wasn't angry, right? And I would like to say, or I would like to think that I was just very polite and very cool and very open-minded, right? And even though I felt deceived, I made them feel safe and feel okay and feel cool, and it was just a mutual goodbye, right? But still, afterwards, I remember like going to get a drink, and I was sitting at the man, what's that? Oh, the Peninsula, the Peninsula in L.A. I was at the Peninsula Hotel in L.A. and I was having a whiskey sour, and I was like not fully there
Because of this.
Yeah, because like
Wow.
I couldn't, right? Because like I was in the same area that I think you were in. I was like, okay, what does this mean, right? Like, and then through time and through the experience itself, it really opened my mind up, and I realized like, so I don't only
Train,
talk
that's
from
the
logic.
cope. That's
No,
the
no,
cope. When you
no,
say
no,
my
that-
brain is open
I
to it,
I
you're
completely
coping with it.
disagree. I completely disagree. I think because where I'm coming from isn't only logic and reason; it's from experience. I know myself. I know I can literally fly to Destiny's house and stick his cock in my mouth, and I'm telling you, it does not make me gay or bisexual. It doesn't make me
No, listen,
experimenting
if-
unless my
no, no,
intention is to experiment. I'm telling you.
If you got stealth like finessed, right? You're not gay. But if you lay on the bed and you're like, Destiny, shove your big white cock in my booty right now, but I'm not gay because I really don't want it. I'm just doing it to prove somebody
Yeah,
online wrong.
Yeah,
That's
if
gay
I
as hell.
if I sat there saying put your dick in my ass, but I know I'm not
Why else is
gay,
he gonna
like
put- why
that would
Honestly,
be
I think avoiding dick in your ass your whole life is actually the gayest thing because you're so scared that you'll enjoy it. That you're probably
you're
secretly
like
gay.
the sneaker. You should try.
So I
being
think
a
that
cunt
you
to
should
see
try
if you
it.
like
Yeah,
it.
that's true. Train's right. You should
be
try it. The only people that really
should
know they're
try to eat
straight
shit to
are
see
people
if
that
it
have
tastes
gotten
good,
yeah,
boys.
people who've gotten fucked in the ass and they're like, I'm not gay. That's the only way to truly know. If you haven't, you're a
Listen.
closet gay, 100%.
Listen, I just took a shit, boys. I just took a shit, and I swear to God, it felt like I was shitting out a hedgehog. I think this is how penises would feel. Me personally, I don't want it. Everybody feels how it is to have a cock up their booty,
but
it's
that
poop coming
intention,
out, you know what I'm saying?
but where that's coming from is actually it stems more from homophobia than it does from
Yep.
anything
Get the
else.
fuck
True,
out of here!
yeah.
I swear to
It
God.
does.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Train's right.
Brother,
boys,
if you're
Brother.
straight,
Oh.
listen. If you're straight, it doesn't matter. Listen, if you believe a dick would feel like a nice shit that you took, and you don't want it for that reason, then you not wanting it isn't because you're straight. It's because you're scared that you might like it. And it might
Yeah.
mean something other than the reality that you're straight,
True.
which in
Brother.
itself is ignorant and
And gay.
closed-mindedness
And
it's
super
conditioning.
gay.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ. One-
so both of you, right? The enlightened homosexuals. You're telling me
Enlightened
right now
heterosexuals,
that
yeah.
no, homosexuals. Destiny, stop. She's your mustache right there. Okay, but check this out, right? You're telling me that everybody's gay, and every guy is gay. Is they never took it up the booties because they're afraid they're gonna like it, because the G spot's there, and
True.
they're just afraid they're gonna
Listen,
love
you're
it. So
equating
everybody's a
liking
bottom.
it. You're equating liking it with it being gay, and you're equating why
If you
it
like
feels
it, that
good.
came internally.
You're
If you like it-
equating why it feels good.
Train is saying
to
there
it
is a
having to
there's
be
a
dick.
biological function. If you get fucked in the ass by a guy and you like it, that's not gay at all. You're just acknowledging the reality of what's there. But if you get fucked up the ass and you say you don't like it, that means that you're super gay because you're so scared of you enjoying it that you're denying the biological
You're
reality
so
there.
scared of acknowledging the biology, the G spot in there.
Listen,
Train,
Allah
I'm
gave us that
telling you right
G-spot.
now.
Okay, if He put the G-spot there, then you meant for us to enjoy
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay, listen. Last time I checked, if everybody in the world was homosexual, we'd just last a single generation.
Okay,
ladies and gentlemen.
Qorantos,
So
let me ask
stop
you a
that
question.
argument.
Let me ask
It
you a
doesn't work.
question. Let me ask you a question.
Go
so
ask
men that are straight that have sex with hot, sexy, fucking women. Okay. When that woman sticks their finger up the man's ass while giving him a blowjob, is that man fucking gay? Is that man gay now?
He's a homosexual.
Okay, then you're a closed-minded, ignorant person that's most likely scared of some internal feeling that makes you think you might be gay and you don't want to self-reflect. Self-reflect and realize it's not the case.
No, train. Let's play this game. I promise you've had an infinite amount more sex than I did.
I've never had anything in my ass.
Stop. You've never had anything in your ass. Seems to me like the guy who's had sex numerous times and has never even thought, hey, maybe stick your thumb in my booty. You seem like the one who's closed-minded, and you need to reevaluate.
Because listen, what you
this is internalized homophobia.
No, what you're confused by is you are trying to argue that a gay man is going to feel good with something in the ass, and a straight man will not. It's a stupid, closed-minded argument. You're arguing against science, anatomy, and everything else that's factual.
Train, you're strawmanning me. I never
said. Then why are you saying that a woman sticking her finger up your ass is gay? If I stick a chest piece in my ass, it'll probably feel fucking good. Does that mean I'm gay?
You are homosexual because
no, you're just vanilla.
No. Listen to me. Oh, okay. So that means you're also vanilla, and that's your excuse as to why.
Yeah, I know I'm vanilla. I'm not comfortable with anything around my ass because.
Okay, why can't
I just don't want it? But I know it's gonna feel good, but that doesn't mean I'm gay. I'm not doing it out of the fear of it feeling good, and it means I'm gay. I've accepted that it will feel good. I just don't want it. I don't prefer it. Do you understand?
Train. Stop being a dipshit. You're trying to paint me as somebody who's saying that you can't feel good from it. I'm saying that.
Then what are you saying?
Obviously, you could feel good from it. I'm saying if you actually ever like venture to your booty and want anything done there,
I disagree.
The likelihood of you being gay is higher. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
It's not damn near confirmed. I don't care if it's a woman.
Okay, so tomorrow, if you go get a anal probe and it feels good, you're gay.
I told my father, anybody that wants to touch my balls or my butt, I'm dying. Train, I'll ask.
Wait a second. Who in this call do you think has had the most like anal contact?
Probably Destiny, right?
It's between you and Darius.
It's you.
What?
You talk about using a bidet all the time. How long are you pushing that button?
Darius.
Oh my god, dude, this guy's like pushing buttons. He's probably like on the toilet, like, oh yeah, just like smashing that bidet button.
Whoa. Hold on now.
You're actually a cute kid, Darius.
This is slander.
It's not slander, it's fact.
You're very cute.
Thank you. I'm saying, I'm like, if you got a couple of drinks in you, I think you could possibly go for it. You know what I mean? Thank you.
This motherfucker is so zesty, dude. This guy's the whole like.
No, you're actually pleasing to look at. Like it's, I enjoy looking at you. It's odd. I didn't know you looked this way. I pictured like I pictured something entirely different. Interesting.
Yeah, because of my name, people think I'm gonna be like really black and like big. But usually.
No, I wasn't thinking black and big.
I've never seen a Darius who was black. Wait, aren't you Indian?
No, I'm not Indian. You are dude. You're a chatter. You're a fucking chatter if you're doing these fucking jokes now.
No. Wait. No. 1 second. I grew up in the Middle East. I literally have friends that look like you that are Indian.
Is India in the Middle East? I thought it was in Asia.
There's immigration, there's airplanes and stuff, right? So, I have a lot of Indian friends that look like you exactly.
Is that like the Trail of Tears? I don't know anything about
I'm just saying that maybe the 23andMe that you conducted was false, because there's no way you're black, right? It's like saying Destiny is black or something. It doesn't make any sense. Like, you look Indian as hell. But if you want to claim blackness, is okay, right?
Okay, I claim that.
Black and white.
My father, for the experience I had, I say all the time. At
this point, I'm desensitized. Never heard like Jonathan says it on this stream. Everybody can say it, okay? Even the Indians. I don't care.
Does not say John Zerka.
Yeah, he's as black as you. He gets to say it. Who cares?
He does not say nigga. When has John Zerka ever said that word?
He started it like last week. I don't know why.
Oh no way, he did.
Yeah.
Qorantos. I'm gonna finish this conversation real quick so we can move on to the next conversation, okay? And then I'll give you a chance to respond as well, okay? Here's the real issue in my opinion, okay? Somewhere along the line, we've been conditioned as human beings to think that anything that goes in our ass is gay, or us enjoying it is gay. But in reality, that conditioning in itself is the backwards thing. Do you understand? In my opinion, it comes down to who you want to put it in your ass, and keyboard want. Do you understand? Want. Who you would enjoy putting into your ass. Do you understand? But this idea that anything going into the ass, that's just that comes from a socially backwards conditioning that occurred sometime in the last, however many hundred years, that's caused you and all of us to believe that. But we need to move away from that. You understand? Because it's basic anatomy. We have a G spot in our asshole. You understand? Do you understand that?
Okay, just because we have a G spot there doesn't mean that we have to hit it. You know that, right?
Yeah, and that's your preference. That's okay. But what I'm saying is, you're not doing it. You don't want to do it for the wrong reasons, and that's what me and Destiny are. That's what me and Destiny are saying is a little suspicious. Do you understand? You're doing it out of the fear of what it. You're doing it out of the fear of what it could mean. No, you're doing it out of the fear of what it could mean if you like it. But what I'm saying is that conditioning itself is the backwards conditioning that's led you to believe that, and that's what's caused us to be in this closed-minded time, which we're slowly approaching. But unfortunately, the leaders who are guiding this movement, I don't think even understand what I'm saying or what Destiny may be arguing, and they're just doing it for the fucking big boy points, and that's why nothing's coming to a change. No one's explaining it in this way. If people explain it in this way more clearly and more often, I think people would slowly begin to understand it. Instead, the leaders that are in those positions, they're just doing it for clout and good boy points, and they're doing it for.
Stop bringing leaders up in every. I'm
just saying, bro. That's
Let me answer you, Train. Let me answer you. First of all, your asshole is not designed for shit to go up. It's designed for shit to go down. When we're speaking about what's normal and what's not, you're the one who's holding the abnormal, insane position, not the people that you're claiming are backwards and have held this belief for hundreds of years with no reason.
Is this true, Destiny?
Well, I don't know why did Allah put that spot in there.
Okay, just because your G-spot as a male is up your ass doesn't not
mean that
you have to hit it.
You're such a little motherfucker.
You don't have to. Destiny, does that mean you have to hit it? Right?
I just don't know why. I just don't know why you'd put it there.
Why did Allah put it
there? No. Destiny, don't
you
worry
are such a little shit.
Destiny, don't worry why it's there. Don't worry why it's there.
I mean, I am worried.
Do we have to hit it?
Don't you believe in intelligent design? Isn't every part of our body put there for a reason?
Yeah, but you're telling me right now, with full confidence, that the reason it's there for us is for us to just have anal sex as men.
I don't know why it's there, dude.
That is the most passive-aggressive thing I've heard. That's hilarious.
Listen,
why did Allah put it there?
I'm used to it, but let me continue, right?
Is there like a hadith on anal sex or sodomy? There must be, right?
So when you try to claim, right? When you try to claim that we're the ones that are backwards, and when I say we, I'm not talking only about Muslims. The whole world thinks it's degenerate what Train's trying to propose. Number one, right? And number two, you trying to strawman me into this person that's so anti-anal sex because I may like it and I may love it and I may just turn into a booty fiend and I'm like, oh my god, is that a door handle? Let me just shove my fucking ass through it. Right? That's ridiculous. That's you strawmanning me, and that's you projecting the way that you really feel. Like if that's what you want to do, you're the one who could go do that. I'm not going to judge you. In fact, you're a person who's had sex multiple times, yet you've never, ever, 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 not a single time, had a thumb, a pinky next to your booty. Yet I'm the closed-minded one. I'm a virgin. I've never had sex. I'm a virgin. You're the one who's had sex multiple times. So could you at least answer why you never had anything near your booty? And don't tell me it's not my preference, because that's just me. Like that means you're closeted at that point. You're denying your homosexuality.
Are you okay?
So don't answer with that, please.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Why have you never had anything up your booty?
Because I don't want to.
Isn't that just you repressing your homosexual desires?
Does Train sound like the kind of guy who represses his homosexual desires?
Yeah.
No. Listen. Is the easiest way to not be seen as a homosexual is to make multiple gay jokes, right? That's why I say I'm extremely deeply closeted, ladies and gentlemen. I will never come out as homosexual. But Train, to go back to you, right? You're telling me it's because you don't want to. You're telling me that answer suffices even though you know that the G-spot is in the booty?
Yes.
So what does that say about you?
Here's the ultimate answer to what you're trying to prove.
Go.
If I'm in the closet, I have no issue with that. Okay, then maybe it is a repressed. Maybe I'm in the closet. Who knows? Maybe I'm in denial. Fine, but it doesn't matter. That's my point. You're so worried about being gay or not gay. That's what causes the homophobia.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
You seem pretty worried about it. Listen to you right now. How worried you are about it.
First of all, Train. Destiny.
Me
like
being
said,
gay or straight does not
you
change
guys are
anything.
Below the
It doesn't
Nazis
change
right
anything. Do you understand? The problem is people. I'm not gonna. Whatever.
Yeah.
Listen. You're trying to conflate biology, intention, and people just trying to hide their sexual desires. None of those things are happening. All I'm claiming is simply, if you want your booty touched, you're sus. And you could be sus. It's okay. I have no problem with it, right?
Wait,
But
Steve,
why?
I'm
But
But
why have
why?
you actually not done any anal stuff with
Well,
yourself?
first, I want to ask Qorantos this: Why? Why is it sus for something to go around your booty?
Because you, as a man, have a penis, and then there is a woman, and she has a vagina, and the penis is meant to go into the vagina. Perfect. There you go. If you're trying to circumvent that by going in this shithole, you're sus. You're sus. Because guess who has that hole too? You and me, and Destiny, and most other guys out there. So it's sus.
Okay, so let's go one step further. If we're reaching like this, then I'll fucking reach. For all we know, each shit that leaves all of our assholes could be the dick of all of our gods, and we're all getting fucked
my God.
every day, once a day.
You are going to hell. You will rot and burn in hell for what you just said. That is disgusting. Okay, fecal matter is nothing but your body throwing out waste. Okay, you just tried to go for a reach and you sounded like Destiny.
Technically, everything at a certain level is the same. So that's just your ignorance of how you're viewing it.
You know, you didn't say anything right now. Technically,
I'm serious.
everything is the
Think about how
same.
to. Have you seen Star Trek? Have
Yeah,
you seen
think
their
about what he's
food,
saying
replicators?
on a deeper level. Don't just take it at the surface level. Think about it a little deeper.
Yeah, put it deeper in.
No, go on. Yeah. Tell me how everything is the same at a deeper
Well,
level.
what I'm
Tell me
saying
how
can't be.
me and
It
this
can't
shit
be
are
heard. It
equal.
has to be felt.
Or think about like you as a body, right? Like somebody ate a plant that took sunlight in from the sun. There were probably dead insects that fed the plant. There was animals that ate the plant. Your mom ate the animals, and then that became part of you, right? Technically, we're all part of the same shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, energy.
Pun
what
intended.
was it? Energy can be created or destroyed. We're just passing stuff along.
Yeah.
Right?
So aren't we
Every
all
time
kind
I
of the
drink
same?
water, I'm drinking the Big Bang, right?
Yeah, there
I'm
you go.
drinking the beginning of the universe.
Yeah.
Like we're all the same. Like I'm part of the universe. Like me and you are all the same. So if you guys have sex with a woman, you're just committing incest because we're all the same organic material. Is that what you're trying
No,
to say?
nobody said that. You're strawmanning. No, that's a strawman.
That's a straw man. I'm pretty
Straw
sure
man.
that's what you just said.
Also, they're
I'm
okay
pretty
with
sure that's what you
incest.
just said. We're
Logical
all the same,
fallacy.
right?
That was a strawman.
That was absolutely not a logical fallacy. But at the end of the day, if you guys want to think that we're all one big family, I'm okay with it, boys. Okay.
As long as
And
it's
I'm sure Destiny's okay with it since he's a big proponent of incest, which is
Base.
base, by the
True.
way.